guys, so I am here today in all my Jeremy glory to bring you the newest elf crown tutorial. I really apologize for my deep man voice and these sniveling. I hope it passes, but I'm going to try and show you how to make one of these, and this is an elf crown. Now I call this a Mirkwood elf crown because it was loosely inspired on Thranduil, you know, the elf king with the super sass. And basically it is a crown that is absolutely bendable, so you can, you know, check that out. So anyone can wear it. It fits to any head size. Even if you have the head of a cave troll, it'll fit you. So the incredible thing about this crown is that you can wear it in 4 different ways. That's right. So you can wear it, you know, in the front, in a kind of a princessy fashion. You can wear it, you know, upside down like that. So that's more of a bit of a elvish frontal thing going on. And the great thing about it is it actually looks like, you know, branches. Ignore my disheveled hair. You can also wear it in the back, and you don't need any extra clips or bobs to fix it. You see, it fits well enough on its own. And of course you can also turn that around completely like that and just wear it. Maybe you want to see a back view of that. Ignore my short hair, I am trying to grow it out. Ignore my squeaking chair. So yeah, this is the elf crown. I really hope you like it. It's super bendable, adjustable, and easy to use, and it will withstand battle. I've tested it in LARP battles, and I'm always at the forefront, fighting those orcs, fighting those humans, fighting those dwarves, and basically whatever is not elvish. And it worked out well enough for me. Like, I have survived, I've not been killed, I've gotten maces to the head. Yes, I've gotten, well, granted they're made out of foam, but you know, they still hurt, they have a kind of hardcore. So yeah, so this will hold up to anything. Trust me. And that this is not the crown that is in the video that is coming up. That crown has already been sold. If you're too lazy to make one of your own, then don't forget to go to my Etsy page, link is in the description, and buy your own, and I will craft you one in any color you desire. Whether it be bold pink, which is not very elvish, or, you know, the typical kind of faded muted gold, bronze, silver stuff. So yeah, so you think on that. And if you just want to support me, I'd be incredibly grateful. You know, these videos take time, they take money. I'm kind of doing this on my sick day. Trying not to die. So if you want to support me, then please feel free to drop me a line on Ko-fi. You can buy me a coffee if you like. It's not like a date, but you know, it's close enough. Like $3, and you know, you can support an artist. Don't make me reopen my Patreon. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed the following tutorial. And if you haven't, and you know, want to, I also do have an incredible elf armor tutorial. See right there. And I also do have an incredible elf makeup tutorial. So if you want that ethereal glow, want to look like an elf, don't forget to check those out. And if you want to know what contacts these are, link is in the description. These are not my natural eyes. My natural eyes are brown, as seen in the other videos. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry for me being a total mess today. And enjoy. I'm sick, I'm sick, sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, 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 sick. Oh yes, I am so sick. Oh yes, I am so sick. Oh yes, I am so sick. You'll need some thicker wire for the base of the crown. Then you will need some hot glue and a good hot glue gun. Preferably a pair of metal bending tweezers, or whatever you would call them. And some thinner gauge wire for the structure of the crown. It would be best, of course, if you have a styrofoam dummy to work with. It'll just make it easier than working on your own head and poking yourself. So you'll just need to adjust the metal to your ear shape and make sure that that is not too long. You're going to want to take off the excess metal with a pair of pliers or preferably a pair of metal shears. So here's, you know, me basically struggling to take off the extra wire. After you've done that, just make sure to bend that into shape. Try it again on your doll head or on your own head. Make sure that it just goes slightly past the ears and not too far. So you're just going to want to make sure to cut off any excess metal to make sure that the crown base has a perfect fit. Now adjust that again, make sure that it just goes slightly past the ears. The metal shouldn't be going down too low. As I said, you don't want to poke yourself unintentionally. So just adjust that. You can also point it up, see if it'll hold up as well as down. It does both. That's what a good crown base should do. Then you're going to want to take some more wire from the thinner gauge wire, and you're going to start to make the organic branch tree shapes. You're just going to wrap that all the way around the base, or as far as you would like, and then you're going to leave the ends of that just like that. Doesn't have to be neat, to stick out and up away from the crown. So it doesn't have to be neat. The messier it is, the more organic it will look. Just keep on cutting off that thin gauge wire and wrapping it around your crown base, and always making sure to leave a little bit at the top. We're going to connect this with the other bits of metal. So you see I'm just like adding some stray pieces of wire and connecting them randomly to the other pieces of wire that are sticking out to the little spikes. So that's what you're going to keep on doing. You're just going to keep on making these spikes and connecting them randomly with the other spikes, and you can do that in any way, shape, or form. There is no right or wrong. As I said, the more messy it is, the more organic and branchy it looks. So you just keep on adding to that. You can also, you know, try to find openings to work with that will make the things look more branchy and growy. You're trying to emulate the look and feel of, you know, tree branches. So, you know, the more jagged and crooked everything is, the better. And that is basically your finished structure for now. You can of course always see how it looks on the doll head and then add more spikes or add more branches accordingly. So you just keep on adjusting that. You can also do that on the crown. Next thing, you're gonna make sure to put on some gloves, because I always burn my hands doing this. And then you're gonna cover the entire structure in hot glue. Because the hot glue is a plastic, it will basically make sure to make the whole thing safe for you to wear, because you don't want to poke yourself in the head or worse, really injure yourself. So you're just covering and padding the entire thing in liquid plastic. And that will give it the branchy feel and look of real, you know, tree branches. So this will take some time, so you just cover the entire structure. Make sure you cover the back, the front, the sides, above and below. Make sure that there's no stray wire, you know, peeking out anywhere. And then just place that on your doll head. Make sure that that is on snug. The great thing about the hot glue is it really gives and it's flexible. Next, you're gonna paint everything. So I don't have any brown color, so I decided to mix green, red, yellow, and black together to make a dark brown base color, which is what you want. If you do have brown acrylic paint, then please do mix it with just black to get your base. But you can also, you know, just have a black base. I prefer dark brown because it's more natural. So I'm basically going to cover everything in acrylic paint. And then I'm going to make sure to dry it with a hairdryer because I'm, you know, impatient. And then I'm going to mix some gold wax with some acrylic silver paint, just to not make it too gold. But, you know, you can do it any way you like. You can also make it silver. And then I'm just going to dry brush that on top of my crown. So very slowly, just make sure to dry brush the gold silver paint combination onto your crown. Doesn't have to be neat or perfect, and the cobwebs that exist because of the hot glue are fine. They're totally realistic and remind you of real cobweb structures, so keep those. So this is the finished crown. I really hope that you like it. This is how it fits on the doll. There are a million ways you can make this. You can make the crown spikes larger, you can do whatever you like. You can even add flowers. Here I'm adding some fake plastic gold flowers, some very tiny, or sorry, not flowers, but leaves and vines. It just adds more dimension to the crown, but you can add anything to your crown. You can make it any color, add any kind of flower, and it'll stick and it'll be totally durable. So this is my flexible 4-in-1 Elvish Mirkwood crown with added leaves, and I really hope that you've liked this tutorial.